Hello, welcome to Inner Alchemist Tarot, where you are your own alchemist. Thank you for being here. Let's see what Spirit has in store for us. Hello, welcome to the month of February reading, and this applies to you if you're tuning in. If this video has found you, these messages apply to you for this month ahead here. So thank you, Spirit, so much for these messages. They're about to come forward for those who are joining in. And I'm going to be drawing from some oracles here, draw a few more oracles, get to the tarot, get clarifier cards, and finish up with a few more oracles. And we'll see what we have for you for this month of February. Okay, this is a general reading again. This is for you, those tuning in. If the video found you, it applies. If it doesn't, not all the messages may. Take what you need and leave the rest. Some of them may be very specific to you. Okay, so may you be doing well as we this week and a few days here, as we're ending off in this last week of January. Again, this reading applies for February, but we're going to be entering the new moon in Aquarius, so there's a lot of truth coming out, and that's what that new moon's going to bring about. Also, it's an excellent time to set new intentions, always with the new moon. And then in February, we are going to be in the full moon of Leo. Of course, Leo is a fire sign. It's a very loving, passionate, creative energies as well. There's a lot going on in the world. So deep breathing is really good at this time to do. And I like to say, mind your business as you pay attention to you, make yourself feel good. And again, may you be doing well. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. We're going to draw a animal totem, spirit guide, for who's going to come in for February for us. Dolphin, play. Swim in the happy joy of living, and inhale confidence and exhale fear. Dive into your wisdom. Go with the flow. And that's exactly what we're saying, is, drop into your breath. And dolphin has a lot to do with the breath, right? Also with sound therapy. So you might want to, when you have your meditation, you bring in a nice daily practice of that if you can, the best you can do. Pick some nice meditation music even. And it really frees up space so that you can have more room within yourself to create, to be more present with yourself and others. Make room for creativity, to play. That's a big message here for dolphin coming in. Beautiful. Okay. We have seeds from the Sacred Feminine Wisdom cards here. The cards have been cut and pre-shuffled with your energies. I just like to warm them up a little bit here. Let yourself rage, howl, and wail. So there's some big movement energy there. And also goes hand in hand with this play. Going with the flow. If something comes up, get it out. And that's saying with this card here is getting it out. Either dance, howl, dance around, exercise is big. Move the body. Let yourself express, even in creativity. Such a beautiful image here. The sun, right? Passion, sun. Movement is big. Let that out. Again, throat. Dolphin has a lot to do with communication too, with sound therapy, where the throat chakra is. So howl, wail, whatever it is, get that out. Even in song, somehow singing. Turn up the radio in your car and wail out some music. Whatever makes you feel good. Okay. All right, so we have messages from the universe here. What do we have, Spirit, for this month of February? when you continue to reminisce, replay, or hold on to what could have been, you continue to hold yourself in a place of resistance. Let what was inspire a new way of living, but don't allow it to limit and determine what can be done. The reason some people have walked away from you for no reason has nothing to do with you. They have been removed from your life because the universe is taking you next. They have already served their purpose in your life. Let them go and keep moving. Greater is coming. No act of kindness is ever wasted. Some of the kindest people you will ever meet have been through hell and back themselves. That strengthens their compassion and empathy. If this is describing you, keep being the beautiful soul that you are. Yeah, so we have a lot of moving forward. Inspire a new way of living. Don't limit yourself. To determine what can be. People will come into your life, and some people stay for just a little bit. Some people stay a long time, even lifetimes. But if they're gone, it's because your vibration has changed. And we're always working towards, or moving, expanding towards raising our vibration, right? So if you're in this reading, then that was what you've been doing, and trust the process. So it's okay that they have come in, they leave. They've served a purpose. Something greater is coming with serving you where you're at now. Okay. Some people will take advantage of kindness. You know, they'll take advantage of your goodwill. But it's never wasted, and that's what this card is saying here. So everything is an opportunity for us to know the self, know thyself, and it strengthens who you are. So shine, keep shining. That's what this is saying here. Something is being ferreted out here. So the Justice card is coming in. This is Libra energy, as you can see. One sword in one hand, sword of clarity, crown. You see, we're in a crown there, and then the scale right here, which is balance, reciprocity. That's that giving, receiving, and we always are working towards finding that balance, having that balance in our life, and not being harsh on ourselves if we're finding ourselves off balance. But something's coming in. Justice is a card, and Libra's air sign too, is a card that's saying something's being figured out. What is this Justice card, Spirit? Knight of Cups. And so this is something that you've been waiting for. Again, that person, whatever, the people that have come and gone out of your life is there for a reason. It's already served a purpose. You know, maybe you gave so much of yourself. That's that give and give. But now it's time for you to receive. And Nine of Cups is a cup of complete receiving. Look at how this person is just jumping up and down, jump up with the cups flying, the sun is bursting out, the treasure chest is right here. And it doesn't always mean money, possessions of that. It could very well, if that's something that you feel it's coming for you. But also it's a happily ever after emotionally. So cups is emotions, relationships, your feelings, all that. And you're just happy with this Justice, feeling much better with that reciprocity. Sometimes it can be difficult to walk away from somebody that's not serving you anymore, because whatever ties that were there, but it's there for a reason. And when you do that, it frees up space for that which you've been holding off, or that now serves you, to come in to your life. And so that's what I'm sensing here with this Nine of Cups. So this month of February, something's being ferreted out with that reciprocity, the giving and receiving. It could be a contract coming in for some of you. It could be, again, this is a general reading. It could be a contract that has to do with, something receiving of finances, money of some kind, or even, something that, a relationship that's finally coming to fruition. Okay. This is your wish is my command card, the Nine of Cups. So your wish fulfillment card. Whatever that was for you, what this justice is all about. So again, this card up here, when you continue to reminisce, replay, or hold on to what could have been, you continue to hold yourself in a place of resistance. So let it merely just inspire you a new way of living, but don't let it limit and determine what can be. And that's what this wish fulfillment card is. There was a battle. This is that Five of Swords, Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. Again, energies here with the air sign. Fives are battle, conflict, change. Break down from the Four of stability, Four of resting, onto stability of the Six. The reason some people have walked away for you for no reason has nothing to do with you. They've been removed because the universe is taking you somewhere next. So they've already served their purpose. Let them go and keep moving greater. Something greater is coming. You see how these people right here, they're everyone's kind of moving on to their own. He's got a little smile upon his face. He's got the Three Swords. Three of Swords is about heartache. Something broke your heart. And he's got them in his hand. And the other two swords are on the ground. So whatever that conflict battle was, something's moving you greater to something else. So what is this Five of Swords, Spirit? Queen of Wands. And just like this here, whatever, you see all the candles lit up here? All of those candles represent all the challenges that she's been through. And she's got it all lit up, and it all represents everything she's been. And so now she's making magic. She's taking it, turning it around. It says right here, some of the kindest people you ever meet have been through hell and back themselves. That's the Queen of Wands. But that strengthens their compassion and empathy. And so keep being that beautiful soul that you are. So that's the Queen of Wands. It's also Aries and Leo, Sagittarius, the fire signs energies here. Look at how she's got one wand up in the air. As above, so below. Look at her in her hand. She's making magic. She's got her cat right here at her feet. So highly intuitive. She is the light of the show. She knows how to manifest, the Queen of Wands does. So again, Spirit is telling you for this month of February, whatever it was you had to walk away from, or those walked away from you, it is a sign that it is freeing up the space for you to step into this Queen of Wands energy and to be that shining light, that magical manifester who's highly tapped in, highly intuitive, tapped into her intuition. She also knows how to create magic within her own confine, is working with spirit, as above so below, as within herself. And so without all the challenges, been through hell and back, whatever it was, it made her more stronger and compassionate. We have the Nine of Wands here. And this person's looking over at this Queen of Wands. 8, 9, and 10 in numerology is moving off to completion. So the Nine of Wands is saying, before I move on, it's almost like these wands, if you can see here, are creating a type of like fence, right? And they're leaning on that one wand that may not be so sturdy. They've been through a lot. And so looking back, this one's looking over, or should I say, looking over, going, okay, just kind of checking to see type of thing before moving on. Let's see what this Nine of Wands is. Seven of Pentacles. The Seven of Pentacles is a card that represents investments of some kind. You see how, looking at what has grown from all his pentacles in here, and it's growing, it's coming to fruition. So the Seven of Pentacles, it could be not just money. It doesn't necessarily, it could be a lot to do with that. Just like over with the justice and the treasure chest here. Wish fulfillment. For some of you, again, put the pieces where they go. But this Seven of Pentacles, the investment in which you spent to really pay attention to your own investment with your own relationship. And that's what this Queen of Wands is all about. With your own relationship. You see how the Queen is right in the center of this reading? It's really sticking out. So the investment of your own energies is coming to fruition. And in the month of February, it may not feel like that is happening for some of you, but the reading is clearly saying, yes, it is. Something's being ferreted out. So because you're letting go of that resistance, you are trusting faith, just a knowing, an inner knowing that everything, whatever that battle was, whatever the hell and back was, is going to make you stronger, more compassionate, more empathetic, and draw you to those who you can celebrate with. That's what this Three of Cups is here. And we have the Six of Wands on the bottom here. So this Three of Cups is celebration with others. It's also three's trinity. It's a harmony. So it's the cornucopia around here, and everybody's 3 cups a chair, celebrating this. So in summary, I'm feeling that this month is going to bring you, and you'll see the manifestation somewhere in the month, that thank goodness that you allowed, again, the allowance, you walked away from the resistance and allowed those that are no longer belong in your sphere to walk away and to understand how the movement of the universe works. It frees up energy, it frees up the space for you, for others to come in and to have that celebration. The Six of Wands is all about getting recognition. You see how she's like sitting there in the limelight. People are here on the off. They're cheering her on. The victory wreath, the wand is lit up. Success, celebrating the success of that. And that's exactly it. It ties in with this wish fulfillment card, something being feared out. And then the celebration, 3 cups of cheer with the Six of Wands. It looks very, very good. Let yourself rage, howl, and wail. Let it all out. That's that Queen of Wands energy. She's free to express. She's, she's charismatic, right? And it doesn't matter if you're a man or woman watching this. It's the energy of the card that's speaking here. Play. Make sure you have play. Swim in the happy joy of living. And inhale confidence and exhale the fear. So in with the good and out with the not so good. And dive into your own wisdom for whatever it is. It's time to move on. And what a perfect time. Talk about synergy. Synchronicity. Perfect timing for the way the movement of energies are now for you to finally just do this and stepping up in a certain way. Understanding that everything's happening for your greater good. Go with the flow is a big message for something greater is coming, and understanding and trusting that. I always say the cards never lie. They just don't. Some of the messages may not apply to you, but again, because it's a general reading, just apply what it is for you. Okay, so we're going to do a message here. We might do 1 or 2, but we'll see what happens with this card deck here. We are going to move towards Valentine's Day, right? Midwinter, and then we're moving towards the pre-spring. I like we're in pre-spring right now. You can start seeing things. Birds are starting to come out. See a little green coming up a little bit. But I feel that mid-February is that pre-spring time. The divine feminine. Beautiful. And that has a lot to do, too, with this Queen of Wands. And then let yourself howl, rage, howl, and wail. Get it out. Express yourself. Play. Voice that. With pent-up energy, whatever that is. Movement. Physical. Look at this. We were talking about pre-spring here. The divine feminine energy is coming in. It's number 11. There's a good number for you also at this time. You know what? That's good. I'm not going to draw any more cards for this reading because I feel like this is perfect. Absolutely perfect. I always like my cat Ellie looks just like the cat here and right next to the queen. Perfect, as my cat would say. Reading to close at this time with, okay, so she's got her spirit guide on her shoulder, the parrot there. Again, loves to speak, loves to talk, loves to mimic. Fruition on her crown. Look at all the fruit coming up there, connected to her crown. Just like the Justice has the crown on top there, the moon represents the intuition. She's adorned. All of the roots are coming down over her body. She's just in love with life. So that's a big thing there. Go with the flow. Dive into your wisdom. And beautiful energies. Beautiful energies for this month. Okay. Thank you, Spirit, so much for these messages. And thank you for being here. Thank you for subscribing, giving a thumbs up in this reading. It's resonating with you. And until next month, many blessings on your journey. Thank you again.